Hi guys, Christina here from my foster room. Well, one of them. I was just going to give you a little rundown of who all's here and let you say hi and let you see what's going on. So, this is one of the kitties where the lady passed away and they dumped the 4 cats outside. When she got fixed, they realized she was heavily lactating and likely had some older kittens. So we put my attractive tracker on her and found the kittens. Currently, she's guarding a bowl of wet food because she doesn't want to share with her kittens yet. So she's also just kind of agitated with them, and being in a pen is no fun, but we got to do quarantine. There's my other mama. Oh, and she goes to a foster in a couple days, so she will have her own big room. This is my other mama with younger babies. They're also still in quarantine. We got to get some dewormers into them once the babies are a little bigger and get them, make sure all their poops are solid and healthy. And eventually they'll get some roaming time in this room. But for now, here we have Alira. She's extremely shy. She is sweet. She'll let me pet her, but she's terrified. So the 3 cats I currently have in here came from the same house. They came from a situation where their owner ended up having to go to a nursing home, and neighbors took over taking care of the cats. There was 17 of them originally. We took in 13 of them, and I have 3. So this one's Alira. Then we have this guy, Jason, and he's missing a foot. He's only got a little nubbin. If I touch it, he'll nip me. So I'm always a little cautious. But you can see his little nubbin. Come here. Let him see your nubbin. Yeah. His little nubbin right there. There you go. That's his little nubbin. And then Colton, where did you go? I think he's back here. Lucy, why are you growling? There's Colton. He looks a lot like Jason. Hi, sweet boy. He's also very shy. He doesn't want to come out. Yeah. What do you think, Jace? What do you think? Jason's quite sweet. He's a bit chunky, so he's on a diet. We've got this metabolic weight loss. It also is urinary. He doesn't have urinary issues. We're just trying to get him to shed some pounds since he's on a little stumpy and he's putting weight on it. It was kind of raw when we took him in, but now that he's up here in the carpeted room, it seems to be more comfortable for him. Hi. Come here. He's like, you spotted me. You found my hidey spot. Colton, it's okay. It's okay, come here. Come here, sweet boy. He doesn't know what to do. I give them hidey spots, but when I'm in here, I try to minimize them because we don't want them to be afraid of strangers. Cats that hide and kind of cower, it's harder for them to get adopted. People want super friendly, super outgoing cats, and if they take a while to open up, and that means when they're at our adoption center, they're less likely to be noticed. So at our adoption center, we have rooms kind of a bit bigger than my room here. But we have rooms like this that are heated and cooled, and then there's a door around here that leads to a huge outdoor catio that's covered. And so we can fit 5 to 7 cats in each one. Our clubhouse is bigger for the juvenile cats, and so we put them in there, and if they're hiding all the time, then they never get seen. They don't get adopted as well. Of course, there's always adopters for every kitty, so eventually someone will give them a chance. But the more socializing we can do, the better. Right, guys? Right, Jason? He agrees. So, Mama here, her name's Emberly. She's actually kind of sweet. She lets me pet her. She let me pick her up once. I haven't had a hiss or a growl come from her. She was found in a feral colony. She had her kittens in a window well at a house that was for sale. And when they were showing the house, the people noticed the kittens in the window well. They called our local humane society, which told them she'll likely have moved them by the time they even try to go back out there. And she did. Right to the front door and an open garden bed. Bushes everywhere, but she plants them right into the open area next to the front door. So I went out there, scooped up the babies, trapped Mama, and brought them here. And she's actually really sweet. Very kind of skittish, but she lets me pet her, she lets me handle her. So I think with a little socialization and just making sure she's comfortable, she don't have to go back outside. Hopefully. She has 6 kittens, 5 boys and a girl. And their names are Talia, Wit, Augie. What, Mama? She's so mad she wants out of there. Just a couple days, Mama. Sorry, I got distracted. I have ADHD, you'll come to learn. That's why I'm chaotic. So the kittens are Wit, Augie, Silas, Corwin, Maddock, and Talia. So don't ask me who's who yet. I've named them, but I haven't figured out which name's going to go to which kitten. I need to get my collars up here and get the collars on them because a lot of them look the same, and get that all figured out. What? Little kitten's trying to climb. So you see in these litter areas, I have these corrugated plastic that kind of helps keep it more boxed in so they're not flinging litter everywhere. I have some tape to add so it's not going through the bottoms. I have like a big, huge shiplap looking thing that'll go in the back of the kennels, but I need to cut them to size and I don't have a saw. So I need to take them to my friends. I've marked them so we know how much to take off. But then that'll go in the complete back, and then they're not climbing up as much of the back. And it just kind of helps keep my walls clean. I take in a lot of kittens that have upper respiratory infections. They'll get real sneezy and snotty, and if they sneeze at my walls, then it gets on my walls. So I like to have the backs and the sides covered that are all wall facing. This space that it's lifted up on is because it's on a dolly with wheels. So that way I could pull it out and clean under it. And then the kickboard is so these little scaredy cats can't hide under it. And then I can't get to them when they need to go to the vet, which they will on Wednesday. So Alira and Colton both need their general exams and rabies vaccination. And then this guy's going for a checkup so we could check his nubby. He did not like the vet last time. So yeah, you didn't like the vet. So this time we have to give him gabapentin before we go because he's about 10 and we really want to check his teeth, make sure they're okay. And then we want to check his nub a little closer. The last time he didn't really let us. He was trying to nip at us. This girl, we need to figure out what age she is because they think they may have gotten her vet records confused with another one who is much younger or older. Currently, right now, they're saying that this girl is 11 years old, which could be true. She's just tiny. But right now, she's uncomfortable and she doesn't want us messing with her. And I'm not the best at guessing ages on older cats, so I want the vet to look at her. And this guy said to be around 8 years old. Colton? Okay, kitty boy. He's not having none of it. Oh, look, Mama went back to her kittens, and now they're all crying because they're hungry. But that's it, guys. I just kind of wanted to show you around my little foster room. I've got another mom and kittens down in my garage that's in a pen like this because Mama is extremely feral, and we don't want feral kitties just roaming around because we're never going to catch them, and they're going to hide the kittens somewhere we can't get to them. But they're doing really well. And once they're about 8 weeks old, mom will get fixed and returned outside. And until then, they'll get to come inside. I'm able to block off my dining room, and they'll get to play inside and play with toys away from mama and learn that people are good. And they won't be super cooped up their whole kittenhood. So, hi. Lulu, you're being ridiculous. Yeah, Lulu. Her kitten's playing with her tail and she doesn't like it. I need to actually that reminds me, I have beds so the moms can get away from their kittens. I'm going to go get one after this video. But alright, thanks for watching. Thanks for meeting everyone in my kitty room. See you later. Bye.